My name is Cleo. You don't know me. That's by design. It's safer for you that way. I move through shadows, a ghost in a world teeming with secrets. My world is one of classified files, hidden agendas, and truths buried deep. I am a field agent, but not for any government you know. I work for an organization that exists outside the borders of nations, beyond the reach of laws. We are everywhere and nowhere, our influence silent, our power absolute. Most importantly, we are unseen, until now. I can no longer be complicit in the darkness. I've seen too much, heard too much. The world deserves to know what lurks beneath the surface, the monstrous truth hidden in plain sight. Our agency operates with unlimited resources. Money is no object. We have infiltrated every level of government, every industry, every facet of society. Our reach is global, our influence insidious. We answer to no one, accountable only to ourselves. Our motives are shrouded in secrecy, our goals masked by layers of deception. We are the architects of a future that will never be, a future built on lies and engineered in the shadows. Our funding comes from sources unknown, our technology decades ahead of anything the public has ever seen. We operate in the dark, manipulating world events, shaping the destiny of nations from the shadows. And at the heart of this web of secrecy lies a truth so terrifying, so monstrous, it threatens to unravel the very fabric of humanity. They call it Project Chimera, a fitting name, for it is an abomination stitched together from stolen potential and twisted ambition. Deep within the bowels of hidden laboratories, a nightmare is taking shape. Scientists, bought and paid for, toil relentlessly, their souls stained with the blood of their creations. Gene editing, once a beacon of hope for eradicating diseases, is now a weapon in the wrong hands. They are splicing genes, creating monsters, super soldiers bred for war, their minds wiped clean of empathy and compassion. Creatures born of nightmares, twisted mockeries of life itself, are being engineered for purposes too horrific to comprehend. This is not science, this is madness, and it's happening right now. The labs are scattered across the globe, concealed from prying eyes. The Mariana Trench, its depths teeming with unknown life, now houses a facility where the unthinkable is being brought to life. In the desolate wastelands of the Nevada desert, beneath the blinding sun, another facility churns out its horrors. These places, once untouched and pristine, are now corrupted by the dark ambitions of those who believe they can manipulate life itself. The Mariana Trench, with its crushing depths and mysterious creatures, is now a breeding ground for abominations that defy nature. The Nevada desert, with its scorching heat and endless sands, hides secrets that should never see the light of day. The frozen wasteland of northern Alaska, a place of stark beauty, is now tainted by the presence of their work. Even the icy plains of Antarctica, a continent dedicated to science and exploration, have been violated. These remote and harsh environments, once symbols of human resilience and curiosity, are now overshadowed by the sinister experiments conducted within their confines. The Arctic, with its endless nights and frigid temperatures, now harbors secrets that chill the soul. Antarctica, a land of ice and wonder, is now a silent witness to the horrors being created in its midst. These are just a few of the locations I know about. God only knows how many more exist, hidden from sight, churning out their abominations. Each facility is a testament to their arrogance, their belief that they can play God with impunity. The hidden labs, shrouded in secrecy, are scattered across the globe, each one a fortress of forbidden knowledge and twisted science. The interiors of these dark labs, filled with strange equipment and eerie silence, are where nightmares are born. The researchers, driven by a dangerous mix of curiosity and hubris, push the boundaries of what is possible, creating monstrosities that should never exist. But their hubris will be their downfall. I will see to that. With unwavering determination, I will expose their deeds and bring an end to their reign of terror. The resolve in my heart burns brighter than ever, fueled by the knowledge of their atrocities. I will navigate through the shadows, uncovering the truth and ensuring that justice is served. Their arrogance will be their undoing, and I will be the one to make sure of it. The mission is clear, and I will not rest until every last one of these abominations is destroyed. Section 5. Trampling Humanity, Ethics Thrown to the Wind. In a world where power and control overshadow the basic tenets of human decency, we find ourselves questioning the very fabric of our society. The agency's actions are a violation of everything we hold dear. They trample on the rights that form the cornerstone of our civilization, leaving a trail of despair and hopelessness in their wake. Human rights are non-existent, discarded like so much garbage. The principles that once guided us are now mere relics of a forgotten era, tossed aside without a second thought. International laws are meaningless to them. These laws, designed to protect the vulnerable and uphold justice, are shattered under the weight of their ambition and greed. They operate outside the bounds of morality, driven by a thirst for power that knows no bounds. In their relentless pursuit of dominance, they forsake the very essence of what it means to be human. These are not just scientific experiments, they are dark endeavors that push the limits of ethical boundaries, transforming science into a tool of oppression and control. These are crimes against humanity. The echoes of past atrocities reverberate through their actions, reminding us of the darkest chapters in our history. Every abomination they create, every life they twist and distort is a stain on our collective conscience. The horrors they unleash are not just physical but moral, corrupting the very soul of our society. They believe they are creating a better world, a world ruled by strength and efficiency. But at what cost? The utopia they envision is built on the suffering and subjugation of countless innocents. What happens when the very essence of humanity, our compassion, our empathy, is eradicated in the name of progress? The emotional bonds that connect us are severed, leaving a void that no technological advancement can fill. What kind of future awaits us when the line between man and monster is blurred beyond recognition? As we march towards this dystopian horizon, we must ask ourselves, is this the legacy we wish to leave behind? A world devoid of humanity, where ethics are thrown to the wind, and the very soul of our existence is at stake. Section 6. Their grip tightens, a world under their thumb. Their influence is everywhere. Governments are infiltrated, their leaders mere puppets dancing on the agency's strings, the media is controlled, the flow of information manipulated to keep the public in the dark. They are watching, listening, controlling. Every aspect of our lives is under their scrutiny. They are the puppet masters, and we are the unwitting participants in their twisted game. They are breeding distrust, sowing discord among nations. They thrive on chaos, for it is in the shadows of uncertainty that they operate best. They are the architects of our downfall, and they are succeeding. But there is still hope. As long as there are those who refuse to be silenced, who dare to speak truth to power, the fight is not over. Section 7. Rise up, our only hope lies in exposure. I know the risks I'm taking by coming forward. They will stop at nothing to silence me, to discredit me, to make me disappear. But I cannot stay silent any longer. The weight of the truth is too heavy to bear alone. But some truths are too important to stay buried. These are not just secrets. They are the very fabric of our reality, the hidden mechanisms that control our lives. The world needs to know what they are doing, the horrors they are unleashing. From the pollution of our air and water to the exploitation of our natural resources, their actions have far-reaching consequences. Only by exposing them to the light of day can we hope to stop them. The darkness they thrive in must be illuminated, their deeds brought into the open for all to see. We need to wake up, to see the danger that lurks beneath the surface of our seemingly normal lives. The complacency we live in is a veil that must be lifted. They want us to be afraid, to cower in the shadows. Fear is their weapon, their tool to keep us in check, to keep us from questioning their authority. They want us to believe that we are powerless to stop them. They spread lies and misinformation to keep us divided and distracted. But we are not powerless. We have the strength within us to rise up, to challenge the status quo, to demand change. We are many and they are few. Our numbers give us power. Our collective voice can shake the foundations of their control. Our strength lies in our unity, in our shared humanity. When we stand together, we are an unstoppable force. It's time to take back our world, to reclaim our future, to ensure that the generations to come inherit a world of truth, justice, and freedom. The time for action is now. Section 8. The clock is ticking, a call to action. Time is running out. Every day that passes, another abomination is created, another mind is twisted, another soul is lost. We cannot afford to wait for someone else to save us. We must be our own saviors. This is a call to action. Spread the word. Tell your friends, your family, your neighbors. Shout it from the rooftops. Let the world know that we will not stand idly by while they destroy everything we hold dear. We must resist. We must fight back. The future of humanity depends on it. Section 9. We are the resistance. Fight for humanity. We are the resistance. We are the ones who will not be silenced. We are the ones who will stand up for what is right, even in the face of overwhelming odds. We are the hope. Our weapons are not guns and bombs, but truth and courage. We will fight them with every fiber of our being, with every breath we take. We will expose their lies, their secrets, their crimes against humanity. We will not rest until they are brought to justice, until their reign of terror is over. Section 10. For a future free from fear. Our shared responsibility. The future is not yet written. The choices we make today will determine the fate of humanity. We can choose to remain silent, to allow fear and apathy to rule our lives. Or we can choose to fight back, to reclaim our freedom, our humanity, our future. The choice is ours. I choose to fight. I choose hope. I choose humanity. What will you choose?